When I got admitted to the school, I gave my full time to studies but helped them with the chores whenever I was free. I was a little over 10 when I helped John at the cash counter. I was pretty good at calculation. I learned business and accounting from a very early age. After high school, I wanted to run their business full time, but they both insisted that I complete my college education first. They funded it with their savings. They were getting too old and weak to run a food truck. I wanted to take their responsibility the way they took mine, but they assured they can manage for a few more years and I should pursue college. I studied business and accounting in college because I ultimately wanted to be an entrepreneur. My graduation day was the happiest day of my life. John and Mary were over the moon. They even asked my biological parents to attend the convocation, but they didn't turn up. After college, I wanted to run the food van and let Mary and John retire, but they had planned something else for me. They had accumulated handsome savings and he handed that over to me. I was overwhelmed with his gesture. He said they can survive on their own for a few more years, but they didn't want to drag me into this. He gave me the money to start a business of my own. I didn't want to blindly waste his money, so I used my business knowledge. I hunted for a small local eatery at a good location that was struggling for sales. I pitched it to the owner to lease out to me on a profit-sharing model. After several rejections, I got one. I started it from scratch, renovated the place and menu according to the millennials and Gen Z's tastes, and gave the best services to the customers. The sales rocketed within a year and I made 2x profit on the investment. 4 years into this and now I have 3 cafes in the town running successfully. I upgraded Mary and John to a better apartment. I got a tiny place for myself. I had been living with them until now. I asked them to get rid of their food truck and enjoy their retirement, but they insisted on continuing it for their happiness. When I left the house with my suitcase, I never imagined myself to be a college graduate, but here I am running restaurant chains in the town. Fast forward to last month, it was a usual day at work. I was busy at the cash counter of one of the restaurants when I saw a familiar face. I felt as if I saw a ghost. It was my biological father. I was seeing him after almost 2 decades. He looked pale and weak. He walked with a wide smile across the counter and hugged me. There were customers in the store, so I didn't say anything and took him to the corner. His face brought back all the harrowing memories of my childhood. I wouldn't have been able to write such details about my past if they didn't reappear in my life. He said he was so happy and proud to see me successful in life. I didn't know what to say. I stood there numb.